All right, welcome back to day 3. My name's Nat Marshall from the Sydney Club in New South Wales. I'm going to call the France versus Australia game in the under-19 women's division. Should be a close game, but currently the standings from the CMAS website have got Colombia on 12 points running first in this division. New Zealand second with 9 points. France and Turkey have both got 7 points, but when you go to the goal average, the goals against, I believe, count, and France have got a slightly superior goals against record of 7-13 and a net of 12 versus -4 for the Turks. French and the Turks played an epic draw last night, 2-2, and so did the men's division in under-19s. The same game was also a 2-2 draw. Australia's running 6th just at the moment. They've got 3 points, which is the same as GB, but having failed to look up what the rules are if there's a tie break there, it's currently -12 goals difference for Australia and -10 for GB. So I think that makes them 5th seed and leaves Australia in 6th with South Africa running 7th. Oh, brilliant. There's a team list here. I failed to notice that the last 12 times I've sat here. I see the Australian team playing in black this morning. I've got my extremely aggressive yellow shirt on, and I listen to AC/DC walking all the way up the hill. I'm just about to be joined by someone who's going to be able to call the game in French as well, which is fantastic. So French can get it at home. Sorry, I've forgotten your name. Remy. I'm Nat. Nathaniel. Yeah. So we can give you this game for both the French at home and also the Australians listening en français and my horrible, disgusting pig version of English.
No, you're not horrible because I can understand you. So that means that maybe I'm fluent or maybe you are speaking a very good English. Bonjour à toutes et à tous, bienvenue donc pour cette rencontre qui oppose la France à l'Australie. On est sur le cours numéro 2, la France et l'Australie catégorie moins de 19 filles, les moins de 19 garçons c'est sur le cours numéro 1, également France-Australie. Et le coup de voix est lancé, et l'avantage tout de suite pour la France avec cette prise de palais. Et on vient rentrer dans le camp australien.
So just an update on the Australian and French team list. Shari Gilbert and Jasmine Rice are having a rest for the Australians. And Louise Castella and Marie Chateau are having a rest for the French.
Allez, le palais est là qui est bien sur le côté gauche. On a gardé la possession du palais, on vient mettre la pression, on vient gratter, là vous voyez ces petits palais. Et l'Australie là qui reprend la possession, qui peut repartir sur son côté droit. Elle se fait bloquer tout de suite. Bonne présence là des Françaises.
It's good to see Amelie Bailey, number 6 for Australia. She got a knock on the head in a game yesterday and they sat her out as a precaution, but apparently no concussion, so she's playing again for Australia. She's a very good player. She's got a great tackle. She's got her head up. She can see everything in the game. She makes very good choices. Australians maintaining possession, always looking to put it onto a black stick.
Oui, les Australiens qui gardent le palais dans les crosses noires, mais qui ne trouvent pas vraiment de solution. Ça tournicote un petit peu. Il n'y a pas beaucoup de pression non plus. Un jeu très aéré de la part des deux équipes. On va un petit peu se chasser. Et pour l'instant, voilà, le palais qui est maintenu au milieu du terrain. Bonne récupération de palais là de la part de la Française, de la part de Génie.
Génie, very good tackle.
Et là aussi, on vient taper dans le palais, on vient empêcher ce contrôle du palais de la part des Australiennes.
C'est parti.
It's a very controlled start from both teams so far. They're both trying to play a very open game. They're not crowding it, they're keeping space for themselves and they're swimming into that space. Not keeping the refs too busy. The refs have called something finally though. No, I'm sorry, that's the other court. No, it's still going. It's a very open game.
Oui, toujours pas d'arrêt de jeu, un jeu très ouvert, finalement assez, on va dire une espèce de faux rythme, mais en tout cas avec des positions de palais, assez peu de percussions. Mais voilà, une bonne présence. Et on vient palmer de gauche à droite et de droite à gauche. La récupération de palais là. Et on vient essayer d'avancer.
Number 6 for Australia, Emily Bailey there, with a long time on the bottom, controlling the puck carefully for her team.
Faute de points de nouveau de la part des Français. Ça fait 2 fautes en 2 actions.
Allez, les Françaises là qui ont la maîtrise du palais. Alors, on vient récupérer en crochet, c'est bien fait. Il faut dynamiser un petit peu ça, là, pas se laisser endormir. Le palais qui arrive un tout petit peu loin. Du coup, ça profite à l'Australie. Allez, Mila. Voilà, c'est bien. On a réussi à gagner son duel, passer à Lucie.
Cara Gibson, the captain of the Australian team, back in the forward line today. She's sort of subbed into the back line, which has traditionally been her position, but has transferred to playing centre forward for the Australian team.
Et la première faute donc pour les Françaises, cette petite faute de cross. Et voilà, un jeu très calme, on va dire, hein, sur cette rencontre.
She's playing right forward just at the moment. The Australian centre forward just disturbing the puck enough there for Zoe Marshall, my daughter number 10, to control the puck on the wall for Australia. And again, they're off. Zoe getting in good position there, good control of the puck. Lays it off for Freya Whelan. Good rotation back, but the French have broken the Australian backline.
Les Australiennes qui n'ont pas réussi à franchir le mur blanc. Et du coup, on reprend la possession là du côté de la France. Voilà, il faut mettre la pression tout de suite, c'est très bien fait. On continue le jeu, ça ne s'arrête pas. Et on progresse là vers le but. C'est une bonne action là pour les Françaises. Il faut pousser. Bien défendu de la part de l'Australie.
Australian defence was a huge feature last night against Colombia. They only lost 3-0 and they must have saved 20 goals. It was the French are going to have to play very smart to get through the Australian defence if they play like they did last night. But you can see lots of Australians on the bottom. The last drive, the French really committed.
Allez, un arrêt de jeu, on n'est pas habitué à ça. Mais la deuxième faute sifflée de la rencontre, et cette fois-ci, elle sera pour les Australiennes avec un coup franc bien placé là pour les Françaises. Dans le camp australien, on est à 5 mètres du mur, à peu près 6 mètres du but, là, un peu sur le côté gauche. Alors, est-ce que les Françaises, ouais, ça va ouvrir un petit peu sur la droite, là, je pense. Hein. Voilà, on a tiré dans l'axe.
It's very well done by the French. They're pushing hard. That puck is in the goal. Let's see what the refs say. The refs are saying that is a goal. France has scored.
Goal confirmed. Ouverture du score pour la France. Après cette bonne maîtrise du palais. Et puis derrière, il fallait pousser, il fallait mettre un petit peu plus d'énergie, un petit peu plus de watts. Et c'est ce qu'ont proposé les filles à l'avant pour valider ce but. Et le temps mort demandé par l'Australie.
Still haven't got confirmation from the refs. They're having they're having an Australian timeout. And we're just hoping to work out who scored the goal. The goal has been awarded to Australia. An own goal. Must be an own goal.
Oh, that's amazing.
Cap number 0.
Oui, le score là qui est pas bon, hein, évidemment. Ce sont bien les blanches qui ont marqué.
Oh no, they made a mistake on the scoreboard. They've awarded a goal to Australia. That's wrong. There we go. They're fixing it now. One to France. I guess they couldn't tell who scored it.
There were 3 girls on the puck, on the goal, pushing the puck into the goal. So maybe it was difficult for the referees to see who was scoring. Allez, on est reparti. Les Françaises très rapides là sur le palais. Elles vont avoir un petit temps d'avance.
French taking it wide around it. The refs have called that, sorry. That's why everyone went up.
Illegal stop, un arrêt irrégulier du palais là de la part d'une Australienne. Ce qui va permettre à la France d'organiser un petit peu son jeu, milieu de terrain. Allez, ça va être intéressant parce que l'Australie, finalement, laisse de la place au jeu. On est vraiment au milieu de terrain, donc on va voir ce que les Françaises vont être en capacité de faire là sur ce jeu ouvert. On a proposé deux murs, 3 à l'avant, donc on va tout droit. Nouvelle arrêt de jeu.
Some beautiful skills there by the French centre back, I think.
So congratulations on the game against China. You told me you were happy about the game. Can you tell us what you think missed for you to win that game and why the score is set to 5-5?
We had some struggles in previous games with a certain format that we played with strategies, and we tried a new strategy. We crash coursed it, basically like learning for a test the night before last night. We started to play it in the beginning of the game, and I think we just needed to start to click with the format that we were playing with. So I think we slipped a few, like 2 or 3 maybe goals in the start, and then in the upper part of the first half, we started to pull it together with a new formation.
So you're talking about a new strategy. Are you gonna update or change that strategy a little for the next games, or are you gonna keep on with that one?
That will be in the works at the moment. We are playing Poland next, and we're hoping to beat them, or we're gonna beat them. At least we are playing a more actively attacking formation, so I think we'll be keeping it. The best of defense is offense, we'd say to each other.
Is there something very positive that you keep from the game about the team spirit or about a particular player? What positive do you keep from the game?
We are a very, very nice team to play with. So we have a lot of, it's like a massive friend group. We want to have a lot of support on the bottom, and in this game specifically, we had a lot of it. Yeah.
So we wish you good luck for the game against Poland. We'll watch you, and we'll see you later. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lucy. Thank you.
So the last ref's call there was an advantage puck to Australia against France.
Le jeu là pendant l'interview qui a continué bien entendu avec des Françaises qui ont pu faire une petite incursion là dans le camp australien. Attention sur les coups francs, hein, on a vu que les arbitres n'aimaient pas trop la manière française de bloquer un petit peu la vision. Donc il va falloir faire attention et se recaler sur les prochains coups francs. Et là sur la faute de crosse, on a rendu le palais à l'Australie. Finalement, c'est la France qui reprend l'avantage en allant mener le jeu dans le coin australien.
You see the Australians defending their wall again. They've fooled the French into taking it into the corner, which isn't going to help them. You see the Australians not even beginning their three-way rotation there. The three-way rotation starting up now. And that's Zoe going to the corner now. The French making no progress up that back wall as of yet, but now I've said that, of course, they will start.
Allez, on a réussi à ressortir le palais pour les Françaises, mais c'est contré là. Attention, pas à se prendre un contre en vitesse par l'Australienne. Allez, on s'est récupéré, pas encore. On se repositionne, on se resitue dans l'aire de jeu. Cette fois-ci, sur les Australiennes qui font marche arrière. Ça va nous remettre dans le sens du jeu.
The French have got the Australians pinned pretty well in that corner. They look like they might escape there for a moment, but the French have successfully put them back there. Australian forwards having trouble getting through the French backs. You can see the French backs, they look very well organised. There's always two of them down flat. Their hips and their thighs are on the bottom. They're very difficult to get past them.
Ouais, on voit bien là sur ces images le bon positionnement de la ligne d'arrière, les bonnes rotations pour se mettre avec suffisamment de mouvement, suffisamment de préparation. On anticipe un peu l'apnée pour venir avec de la force et de la puissance sur les récupérations de palais et peut-être aussi se rediriger vers le but. Alors que là, c'est un coup franc en faveur de la France, plutôt bien situé. On va ouvrir sur la gauche. On tire dans l'axe toujours.
Here come the French straight at the Australian corner of the goal. Could have taken a little wider. They had two girls on the bottom in a very good position for a lateral pass, but they've taken it straight to them. The Australians have cleared to the corner as they did last night against Colombia many times.
Une bonne défense de la part de l'Australie là sur cette alerte menée par l'équipe de France.
That's a good pass, Zoe. Well done.
C'est très bien retourné là, très rapide.
Oh, it's a
Et
lovely
jolie
pass.
passe. Allez, maintenant la pression dans le but, on vient fermer ce but. On y va en
The
force
puck is in
là.
the goal.
Ouh, elle est allée en force. Non, un peu trop de force d'ailleurs.
Yeah.
No goal. Je crois que c'est Mila Fouque qui est désigné. Qui a mis un petit peu trop d'énergie là pour essayer d'inscrire ce but. Faute de cross.
French are getting the second wave, the second line are coming in. The Australians, I think, are just missing slightly their second wave, and the French are taking advantage of that and bringing it back to the danger zone for the Australians. Making a good first break out, the Australians, but just the support's just a little slow getting there.
Allez, bonne séquence là pour les Australiennes, pour aller dans le camp français, mais on reste bloqué sur la ligne médiane. Les rotations françaises qui sont un petit peu plus dynamiques, là, ce que disait mon collègue Nat. Les rotations françaises un petit peu plus dynamiques, un petit peu plus présentes, les françaises que les australiennes, ce qui permet de récupérer un petit peu d'avantage sur le palais. Temps mort demandé par les arbitres.
And the refs are calling a timeout. They're going to go discuss something, try and work out which foul happened first. Both teams taking the opportunity to sub in a full set, one would think. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. The refs are kicking out number 11 for Australia, which is Amelie Harmson, I think, must have thrown a puck near someone's head.
Ouais, jeu dangereux signalé contre la numéro 11, donc. Ce qui va permettre aux Françaises de jouer à 6 contre 5 pendant 2 minutes.
2 minutes to go. Fantastic opportunity for France to put one in just before half time. I think going into half time 2-0, they'd be very happy with. Oof. Some really good skills there. No Australians in the right position. Oh, and the French have put the puck in the goal. That's got to be a goal.
Très très joli mouvement de rotation, mouvement collectif de l'équipe de France qui a profité de la supériorité numérique, qui a profité un petit peu de la désorganisation aussi défensive de la part de l'Australie pour pouvoir inscrire ce deuxième but. Ça va faire du bien juste avant la mi-temps. Là, il reste 1 minute 30 à jouer. Et bien voilà, c'est plutôt très bien fait, très réaliste nos Françaises là sur cette action.
It's worth noting that Remy is commentating with his hands, so only I am getting the full picture of his commentating with the hand signals. They can't see that on the TV.
Une belle possession de palais là de la part de l'Australie.
I think that was number 9, Maggie Dobby, taking it round, trying to take it round the French formation. Taking a little bit of heavy contact there. Good change of direction by the Australian, but it's been stripped by the Frenchman. The French are going to safety. They're going sideways out of the way of where the Australians have stacked up. Dragged them to the side beautifully, taken them back to the middle and then back out again. And the Australians are struggling to reset for that three-way change of direction. There's Cara Gibson straight in off the sub bench, unfortunately loses possession, but has chased down the French woman.
Ouais, très jolie récupération là de la part d'Héloïse et derrière. Bonne pression là de la part des Françaises qui sont présentes sur tous les palais. Elles viennent vraiment contester tous les mouvements australiens. Allez, dernière faute signalée contre l'Australie, mais ça ne sera pas joué. Il reste 3 secondes à jouer.
It's advantage to Australia for a stick infringement, I believe. No, sir, it's half time as well. There was a stick infringement, but the half-time buzzer has finished. Although the refs have finally worked it out now. I think that also means that Amelie Harmson's time in the sin bin might be finished as well. And both teams just switching ends. I've used up about 30 seconds of the half time already, just with the slight confusion there at the end of the half.
Nathalie. Okay, so I think that was a very pleasant game to see for the first half. Both teams are playing quite a little bit slow, but with a very good presence, very large play. But all the girls are underwater. There are some pass, some good tackle, no faults. It's a very pleasant game to see.
Yeah, it's a very expansive game. Both teams are playing. I see the French are hard and flat on the bottom, and they have their heads up, and they can see each other. I can see them looking at each other's eyes before they pass.
Yeah,
They're very controlled.
And the French team has a really good teamwork. They are used to play together. They are playing together for 2 years, so they are trained to. They really know where they are each other underwater. So we can see that during this game. Maybe it's more difficult for Australia to make meetings between the girls to prepare the World Championship because of the geography of Australia, very large.
4,000 kilometres wide.
Yeah.
So yeah, Australian teams, they always complain about how hard it is to get together. But the girls have had a training camp in Perth about once every couple of months. I think they've had 3 or 4, so they've been very well prepared. They've got very good coaches. And it's easier these days because you can talk on Zoom. You know, it's not, you don't have to post each other a letter.
En tout cas, une première mi-temps très agréable à regarder avec un jeu très aéré. Voilà, beaucoup de mouvements de la part des deux équipes et une présence voilà, plutôt bonne de la part des Françaises, des rotations un peu plus rapides et puis la capacité à être incisive devant le but pour pouvoir conclure les actions. Les Françaises qui n'ont pour l'instant pas encore été inquiétées par les Australiennes. On est assez peu rentré dans le camp français. Mais attention parce que sur un contre, tout peut arriver. Finalement, l'Australienne qui rentre en jeu directement.
So Emily Harmson, I thought I was wrong, but I think the ref has said actually no, she can rejoin her team to start the game. And there she is. She's back at the wall with the team. So start of the second half, 2-0 to France. It's number 4, Nina Harris, the vice captain from Adelaide. She's been stripped of the puck, just 2 French women all over her. It's always hard to get away when there's 2 of them on you.
Une belle ouverture là, trouvée par les Françaises qui sont bien venues gratter là sur la possession australienne. Et du coup, on vient tout de suite mettre le jeu dans le camp australien avec Aline là qui a la récupération du palais, qui avait essayé de recentrer vers le but. Ça ressort une première fois là pour l'Australie.
It was beautiful technique by the Australian back there. I didn't catch her number, but that was you could put that into a video textbook. It's Cara Gibson there, just subbing out, taking the right moment to do it. And I think that might be Nina with the puck in the corner there.
Les Australiennes qui ne trouvent pas la sortie du coin là, elles ont du mal à prendre la décision d'essayer d'envoyer peut-être un petit peu sur le côté. Et du coup, ce sont les Françaises qui récupèrent le palais. Non, ça retourne dans les crosses noires.
You see the Australian 3-way rotation working quite well there. Freya's rotating around the top. She's going to have to get... No, that's okay. The French looking to take it out wide into the middle of the goal, but the refs have found something. Australians taking the opportunity to sub as they should. A couple of people jumping out while the refs work it out. They're going to go for a refs timeout. So I imagine you'll see a flurry of subs. The French don't seem to be taking advantage of the opportunity. Australians have put in the subs they want.
Allez, temps mort des arbitres. On a sifflé une obstruction contre la France dans un premier temps. On va voir si ça continue. Peut-être qu'il y avait un avantage en cours. On va voir ce qu'il en est. C'est la décision finale.
And the refs talking. If you've just joined us, Australia's in black, France is in white. The French scored a goal about 2 minutes before half time, and then sort of pinned the Australians in their half until half time. Very good control of the court and where the puck is going.
Paris, c'est des 6-1, tout reste possible.
Here we go, the ref's restarting it again. Australian starting with the puck. Probably Freya Whelan throwing that up to Kayla Martin. You can see Chloe Reeve just tucked in behind her. Good positioning. That is Freya. Yeah, Australian junior girls team, women's team, sorry. They are from all over Australia. There are people from, south of Perth, where the next World Championships are going to be from. Claire Ford, who's the assistant coach for Australia, was saying she's really looking forward to the next Junior Worlds because she gets to sleep in her own bed. It's that close to her house. There's Queenslanders, a couple of girls from Sydney. We don't have anyone from Victoria, but 2 from Tasmania, South Australians. So all of the states except for Victoria. Oh, someone just copped something there. Chloe Reeve might have just got her mask knocked off, but certainly took the opportunity to sub.
Les Françaises qui ont bien trouvé l'ouverture sur le côté droit. On a vu ce collectif français très très fort sur le mur. Et là aussi, on vient continuer à mettre la pression là dans le but australien.
Refs have stopped the play. They are confirming that is another French goal.
No
No. Two said goal, one said no. One said stick infringement.
Les Françaises qui en veulent, quand elles sont dans le but australien, elles ne remontent pas tant que le palais et pas au fond du but. Après, ce qu'il faut réussir à faire, c'est à le mettre de manière légale. En tout cas, une nouvelle action qui a porté le danger dans le but australien.
Australia breathe again. Chloe Reeve just subbed out there for Armley Harmson to get in. We've only got there we go, we've got the underwater view now. The water quality much better this morning. Last night it was getting pretty foggy. Ouf.
Elle est bien passée là toute seule. Le petit shoot.
Come on Zoe, get her.
Allez, faut venir l'aider. Bonne défense de la part de l'Australie. Et nouvelle arrêt de jeu signalé par les arbitres.
Maggie B. Dobby and Zoe Marshall, they're combining well. But apparently the Australians have committed some sort of offence. Obstruction. Oh, that might have been Zoe. May not have been as good a tackle as Dad thought. Sorry. May have just turned prematurely on the French woman there and did not have the puck yet. And so you're not allowed to use your body to block out the opposition unless you've got the puck on your stick. She might have just turned a little too soon, run her shoulder into the French woman, but not yet within possession of the puck.
L'Australienne là qui a fait une obstruction en ayant on s'étant appuyé un petit peu trop fortement sur la Française alors qu'elle n'allait pas vers le palais, là, l'Australienne. Donc voilà, obstruction logiquement sifflée. Et derrière, c'est un temps mort demandé par l'Australie. On n'a pas pu entendre là les consignes du coach. Mais en tout cas, on est sur un coup franc face au but. Presque, légèrement excentré. Attention de ne pas faire d'obstruction là pour les Françaises sur le mur. Vous voyez cette position à l'avant là des 3 Françaises. Alors, on a laissé passer l'Australienne. Derrière, nouvel arrêt de jeu signalé par les arbitres. Et on va rendre le palais à l'Australie. Faute de points.
Advantage to Australia for gloving. So someone's used their glove instead of their stick to move the puck around to their advantage. Just on the far side of the court there, it's difficult for us to see too what's going on, but clearly a very even fight on the far side. The French look like they're making some forward movement. They've brought it out, but they've lost it outside their formation. The Australians are taking it wide out to their sub-bench.
Attention de ne pas faire de faute de crosse là sur la récupération de palais, parce que les Australiennes vont traverser devant leur but, et derrière, il y avait une Française en couverture, c'est très bien. Mais c'est bon, ça n'a pas été signalé en termes de faute. Donc là maintenant on vient reprendre la position le long du mur droit et on va repartir pour une nouvelle salve d'attaque. Pour l'instant on est toujours dans le camp australien. On arrive à contenir ces Australiennes dans leur zone défensive, même si là on leur rend le palais sur cette nouvelle faute française.
So number 2 for France, they're being pushed back for something, not sure. Australians just lacking just a half a second too late, the connection between the backs and the forwards, just on the wall there for the moment. Oof. Number 3 is crashing Nucha. That's probably going to be a gloving infringement of Chloe Reeve there, I think. I think she may have advanced the puck up the wall with her fist. Yeah, that's again, I think.
Les Françaises un petit peu
stick over.
Ouais. Les Françaises un petit peu moins précises là sur leur mouvement. Heureusement pour nous, c'est pas sanctionné, mais ça pourrait le devenir. Donc il faut faire attention là à ces prises de palais. Elles fatiguent peut-être un petit peu les Françaises, même si elles sont toujours présentes sous l'eau. Il y a peut-être un peu moins de précision sur la gestuelle et sur les récupérations de palais. En tout cas, il y a toujours la pression de la part de nos petites Françaises.
So Ashley Simpson a few seconds ago, controlling the puck very well for Australia on the bottom, being very patient, waiting for her friends. Emily Bailey, Nina Harris again. That's Amelie again. Or tries to take it round the Australian. Sorry, that's Amelie there. I don't know who that was. I think that might have been number 9. Maggie B. Dobby. Sorry, I might have read the 6 upside down because, dyslexia. Kayla Martin there, unfortunately, couldn't quite get past the Frenchwoman.
Les Australiens qui font des bons mouvements de contrôle personnel, mais elles se font avoir par le punch, on va dire, des Françaises. Et là, perte de contrôle du palais devant le but de la part de la défenseuse australienne. Et du coup, les Françaises en profitent. Elles ont gratté ce palais et ont réussi à le mettre au fond du but. 3e but donc pour la France, 7 minutes avant la fin de la rencontre. 3-0.
French controlling it beautifully, putting it back into the middle of the pool, back into the middle of the pool. Very patient. They didn't worry about the fact that it didn't go in the first, the second, the third time. Just put it back. 4th time it comes in.
And unfortunately for the Australian player, she missed the puck just in front of the goal, and then the French player just have to grab it and put it in the goal, which is close. Les Françaises qui ont profité là effectivement de la moindre petite erreur australienne, c'est bien. Elles sont attentives et elles sont patientes.
So yeah, number 9 Maggie B. Dobby, number 10 Zoe Marshall, slaying it back for Freya Whelan, who's number 8. Freya having to control the puck down the wall, facing the wrong way, just trying to keep it as safe as possible. It's okay to lose some ground, as long as the French don't get the puck on their stick swimming at your goal. She's done a good job.
Allez, nouvelle faute des Françaises. On va rendre le palais.
Stick on the Australian glove, maybe.
La faute de crosse, là, on est venu taper le gant australien. Ce que je disais, un petit peu moins de précision.
So Zoe Marshall from the surface there, just taking that up. Trying to get it up to Cara Gibson. Those two have been playing together in Sydney for years and years now. Kayla Martin desperately stopping the French advance up the wall there with a jab. Just Chloe Reeve coming in strongly. Australians controlling it on the wall. No, the refs have called that. Cara wisely doesn't flick it at the ref. They don't like that.
Allez, cette fois-ci, le coup franc est à l'avantage de la France. C'est les Françaises qui vont demander un temps mort. Si l'arbitre le voit, l'arbitre ne l'a pas vu.
Signals for from the coaching bench for a timeout, but is that the French coach?
Yeah, the French coach asked for a timeout, but the chief ref did not saw her. Never mind. This is a goal for France.
Oh.
Maybe
Just as well he didn't get his timeout.
maybe Australian thought that there will be a timeout for France, and nobody was prepared to play.
I was looking out the window. I completely missed that. Okay, now we've got a French timeout.
Yeah. Les Françaises qui ont profité d'un petit moment de confusion et d'une minute de prison aussi de la part d'une joueuse australienne.
Chloe Reeve, number 2 for Australia, is in the sin bin. Is having a little dance in the sin bin. It's probably the best way of dealing with it. But only 15 seconds left on that according to the clock, so...
We didn't saw
the whole thing.
going to the sin bin, but
We're very bad at this.
maybe we were concentrated on the timeout asked, and then the goal, and time is going fast.
I don't know who scored for France. Closing the sin bin. So what Australia will probably do here is they'll play without a right forward, and then when Chloe gets back in, she'll either sub or come into that right forward position, because that's the one closest to where she's sitting in the sin bin. Allegedly, just 5 seconds left on the sin bin clock for her. The Australians looked like they were going to take it wide to their own sub bench there, but the French read that very well. Closed that option down and are now recycling it back into the middle of the pool where they want it. A strong French drive.
Les Australiennes qui auraient voulu amener le jeu peut-être du côté de la prison pour avoir leur 6e joueuse le plus rapidement possible, et les Françaises qui ont bien contré tout ça et qui ont réorienté le jeu plutôt vers la droite, vers le banc des remplaçants.
Nice combination there by Amelie Bailey, I think, and Kayla Martin, just to clear that out. Now the strong drive by Australia. Number 11, Amelie Harmson. Number 3, Cara Gibson. Just need a back right there to keep that momentum going. Cara desperately turning there. The French have realised the Australian left back has gone up. And they're now driving out around the left-hand side of the Australian formation. The Australians are bringing it back in again, but I think Mia Harris there potentially.
On est bienvenu là, mettre la crosse blanche sur le palais pour et une jolie passe là de la part de la Française qui permet de trouver une ouverture. Bonne couverture défensive, mais derrière ça revient en deuxième intention là pour les Françaises. On conserve le palais. Australien un petit peu lente pour aller le récupérer, donc ça reste dans les crosses blanches pour le moment. Temps fort là une fois de plus pour la Française qui va aller au shoot dans le coin du but.
Australians scrambling desperately just like last night against Colombia. A couple of good tackles made by Zoe Marshall, and they're unfortunately the French very good at pushing the puck into the middle of the formation again. Always recycling down the middle, always people there to help. Oh, that's going to be a stick infringement. I think Cara probably reached under her glove there.
Attention à ce départ, le contre-attaque.
Emily Harmson swimming it out the middle of the French formation, but the French final back has shut her down beautifully. And now back on about the 6-metre circle. Australia is clearing it out towards the chief ref side, away from their sin bin. Sorry, away from their sub bench.
La Française qui était partie rapidement là pour contrer. Ouais, les Françaises qui font pas le tour, hein, elles avancent plutôt vers le coin et puis on va essayer de trouver la diagonale. Il y a peut-être des possibilités aussi de faire le grand tour, mais voilà, elles ont leur schéma de jeu, nos petites Françaises. Et là elles sont à 3 contre 1. Belle défense de la part de l'Australie.
Goal saving tackle by the Australian back, who's now taken it past halfway. I can't see what her cap number is, but she's still going. This could be a huge runaway goal, but the French final back has managed to pinch it off the side of it, but Australia is still running with the puck. Oh. French have done a very good job of just taking the force of that drive and pushing it towards the side, pushing it to their sub bench. Now they've got 4 fresh people in potentially. That was a very good drive by Australia. It's three of them linked up, big long swims, looking after the puck. Again, another one. This game's really opening up now.
She's going to the
Nina
goal.
Harris? She could go the whole way.
And-
That's got to be a goal, surely.
Yeah.
The referees, one referee I can see saying yes. The chief referee is saying yes. That is a goal for Australia. 4-1. I think that was number 4, Nina Harris, who took that in from probably 40% of the court.
Très beau mouvement là de la part des Australiennes pendant cette dernière minute 30 de la rencontre. On a vu des beaux mouvements individuels, de très longues apnées, de la vitesse, garder le palais dans la crosse et derrière les Françaises qui ont eu un petit peu de difficulté à leur courir après. Et donc logiquement l'Australie qui inscrit ce but qui leur permet voilà, de sauver un petit peu l'honneur. Très belle rencontre de la part de nos Françaises avec une bonne présence sous l'eau. Et on a vu, il faut se méfier de cette présence australienne. Bon physique individuel, bonne capacité individuelle à conserver le palais. I think that what we saw during the 2 minutes, the 2 last minutes of the game was a very showed that the Australian girls are very strong keeping the puck, doing a very long underwater action, keeping the puck, and then having maybe not a lot of people underwater, but they're keeping the puck in the black cross, in the black stick.
They needed one person to come with them, and there was one person that came with them, and it made such a huge difference there. They played their game plan the way they wanted to play it in their last 2 minutes, but a very powerful demonstration of by France. They played very well. They controlled what the Australians were trying to do until that last 2-3 minutes. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Nat.
Let's do it again sometime.
Yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye.